He says what time I'll call in.
Have him call in at 9:25.
The following program does not necessarily represent the views or opinions of the staff, management, or ownership of this station.
It's time to get on the right path with Right Path Real Estate Radio with Tom Perry. Get the answer to your question that's keeping you from taking action and succeeding today. Get ready. The guy that will put your fears behind you is on the air now. Taking calls at 713-785-1817. Toll free 877-881-0271. Now here's your host, Tom Perry.
Hey, welcome to the show. Want to get right into it. Hope everybody's having a great day. 713-785-1817 is our call-in phone number. You can also catch us on the Book of Faces. That's facebook.com. Like our Right Path Real Estate page. Joined via our call-in hotline, Daniel with Propelio. How are you, sir?
Doing excellent today. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Yeah, I miss having you in the studio, but it's great to talk to you on the phone. How are you?
Doing great, man. It's been good up here.
Yeah. So what's new in the world of Propelio?
We've been pushing forward, getting the Propelio TV going, getting all that set up and live, bringing in guests, and keeping that moving.
That's fantastic. So, in a nutshell, because I know we've got a lot of new listeners. In fact, we've got a big weekend retreat coming in. We've got people that have flown in from Baltimore and have come in from Austin and California. I mean, all over the place. So, and I know we have a lot of first-time listeners. Our audience has been growing. Give a little snapshot about who you are, what you do. What is Propelio all about?
So Propelio serves several different functions for real estate investors, and one of them being we provide MLS comps to to real estate investors 24 hours a day, 7 days a week instantaneously. So if you need to find out what a property's worth, go to Propelio.com, and you can get that information instantaneously. Above and beyond that, we provide lead lists. So if you're looking for off-market properties for motivated sellers, we provide pre-foreclosures and inherited properties. And then a little further beyond that, we have the Propelio Academy and the Propelio community where real estate investors can communicate with each other, ask questions, and get help.
So it's a whole network of investors, that kind of stuff. But even more than that, you're an MLS. So if somebody's out there hasn't had an opportunity to become an agent, and how many different markets are you guys in?
We are currently in 11 markets across 5 or 6 states.
Okay. Can you name off because I know it's Houston, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio. Where else in Texas?
We are currently working through getting Waco and Corpus Christi live. They're not live yet, but outside of Texas, we've got Miami, Florida, Fort Myers, Florida, Phoenix, Arizona, St. Louis, Missouri, Chicago, Illinois, and Salt Lake City pending opening.
Fantastic. So Salt Lake will be open how far out?
We've been going back and forth through compliance and everything else, but that could be anywhere between as little as a month and as far out as 6 months.
Yeah, I don't think most people realize that when you're trying to create an MLS platform over multiple markets like that, it's so regulated, and the National Association of Realtors has got such an incredibly powerful lobbying force and all of that. And then it's not just dealing with like one local NAR or one national NAR group, and that gives you access to everything. You've got to go market by market. In Houston, it's HAR. In Dallas, it's Netris, and you've got to deal market by market to get access to their data. And because they're always worried about, are you giving a competition to their local MLSs? And that's not really what you're trying to do. You're trying to give tools to investors to help propel forward in fact, that's what I love about your name. You're propelling the investors forward in terms of building a real estate portfolio, right?
Correct. I mean, yeah, we're going through market by market, working with the local MLSs. What some people really don't understand is Propelio is a brokerage website. It is controlled and operated by multiple brokers. So when you go to Propelio.com, you are actually getting that information directly from a real estate broker. Yeah,
so is it a different broker for each market? I assume it is. That's the easiest way to do it. Is that right?
Outside of Texas, it is. In Texas, it's one broker across the entire state of Texas.
Okay, fantastic. So if I were going to, what's the easiest way to go to Propelio and sign up to get started with you guys?
We have a 7-day free trial. You can go there, try out our product for free. Just go to Propelio.com. Up in the top right-hand corner, you've got a button that says Plans and Pricing. Just go there, select the 7-day free trial, and you're in there working.
But I'm probably getting a very limited, not very user-friendly version in that limited trial, right?
It's 100% everything we have to offer during that free trial. You get the lead list, you get everything.
That's fantastic. So 7 days free. Go to Propelio.com. And what if I get stuck? What about customer support, those kind of things?
Our customer support is hand down probably the best in the industry. You can go to our Facebook page and see from there that our customer reviews just rave about our customer support. But on average, from about 8 a.m. till about 2 a.m., you can get a response back from our support with an average under 2 minutes.
So if it's 4 o'clock in the morning, then I'm stuck. I just have to wait. I'm just messing with you.
Probably, but I'm not going to lie. You might get a response.
You're right. You just never know, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
fantastic.
we've got the way our customer support works is unique. Is we have a online chat within our application, and anytime you put in a response in our online chat, it goes out to our entire team at once as a text message. And if you send me a message at like 10 o'clock at night, I get a text message on my phone, and I can quite literally just look at the text message and respond via text.
So when do you sleep?
I'm a bit of a night owl, so I sleep probably from about 3 a.m. till about 6 a.m. And then the rest of my team, they're normally morning people, so you can catch my team in the morning. And if it's late at night, you'll probably catch me.
So 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. That's not enough sleep, dude.
And that's about all you really need, right?
I don't know. I need a little bit more than that. But I will say this: I was at the office last night till about 10:30, and then I slept from about 11:30 last night till about 7:30 this morning. I try and get 6-7 hours a night. But anyhow, I'm impressed. I've met you before, and you're one amazing individual, and I think you've got a rock solid product. I think it's an easy way if you're not a real estate agent. So for any investor that wants to stick strictly to investing, not become a real estate agent, I think you've got a fantastic way of scraping lists and then also running comps that gives you real time data, almost as good as as good as being a real estate agent. And then talk a little bit about the list that because you said it's probate, it's all the different things. Talk about how that works.
Okay, so we provide predominantly four different lists across 2 different types of motivations. So one motivator being pre-foreclosure, people the properties are probably due to go to auction. Those are appointments of substitute trustee or notice of trustee sales. Both of those are indicators in the county clerk that a property is likely to be processed and going into foreclosure. And then we also provide inherited properties across probates and affidavits of heirship. And what we do with those lists is daily, we have a full team of actual people that are going into the county clerk's websites, finding all filings that are filed for that day, cross-referencing them against the county clerks, verifying there's real property attached, doing all of that, compiling the list and releasing that day. So whenever you get a list from Propelio, that list is often less than 24 hours old.
So if you could quantify for me, if somebody wanted to go into, because all this is public information, so it's not that someone can't do this themselves, but how many man hours in just a county like Harris County, how many man hours would you say it would take for somebody to go in themselves and create just one of those lists in a day?
One person, probably 4 to 6 hours.
So what you're essentially saving someone in one market, you're saving someone 4 to 6 hours for one list every single day for a low price. What's your monthly rate?
Monthly rate is $89 a month, and to quantify that, it costs about $3 a day to get the lists from us, as well as get true access to MLS comps provided by a broker 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So for less than your Starbucks.
Yeah, so for less than $3 a day, you're getting a list from all 11 markets. Isn't that right?
Correct.
Yeah, so from all 11 markets. And so take Houston, for example. are y'all doing Harris and the surrounding counties, or is it just Harris?
Harris, Fort Bend, and excuse me for not remembering, but one other county right down there.
Probably either Montgomery or maybe Brazoria or Galveston County. Those are the counties that are. But if you,
I'm actually thinking we're doing Montgomery and Galveston both.
Okay, then that's fantastic. So because Houston is really made up of like 5 counties, but if you've got Fort Bend, Montgomery, and Galveston County, those are probably the biggest. Brazoria is probably the smaller of all of those. So. All right, so the best way to get a hold of you is propelio.com. It's propelio.com. And for $89 a month, you can get started, or you can go there right now, sign up for a free 7-day trial. If you're not already using Propelio, you should be doing it, so you've got no excuse not to go there right now, propelio.com, and sign up for the free trial, provided you're in one of those 11 markets. Or the great thing is you could be in Kansas City and you want to invest in Houston or Dallas or Salt Lake or Miami, any of those markets, or you want to be able to run comps. If you wanted to do a 30-day trial to see is that a market that you want to just sign up for it. You're going to get all of those markets. You're crazy not to.
Yeah,
anything else you want to add?
I truly appreciate that. And if you're on the fence about whether or not you're looking to do this, just check us out on our Facebook page and look at the reviews that we've gotten. I mean, we've got 4.9 out of 5 stars reviews, and that's not an easy thing to achieve in this current market.
It's nearly impossible because there's some crazy people out there that just put up some stupid stuff. We were doing a post about how to talk to sellers after the Harvey, storm. And people are posting some crazy stuff on our Facebook site saying, "Yeah, you're just trying to scam people." I'm like, "What? No, we're not." It's like we're really trying to help people. I mean, there's a lot of people need a lot of help right now. They're looking for answers, and we've got real answers out there. So, and you're one of the good guys in the marketplace. So, Daniel, thanks for joining us. Again, everybody, go to propelio.com, get signed up for your free 7-day trial, and better than that, go ahead and sign up. $89 a month. You can't beat it.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks a lot, Daniel.
Have you ever experienced the pain of trying to get MLS comps for your hot lead? If you've lost deals waiting for MLS comps, you can understand the frustration. How much would it help you if you no longer had to wait for a real estate agent to get you the info you need to close a deal? Propelio is a brokerage website that gives you instant 24/7 access to high-equity lead lists and comps with access to a network of the top real estate agents. Get an edge on everyone else. Get a free 7-day trial today by going to getmlscomps.com now. That's getmlscomps.com.
Are small returns getting in the way of your retirement plans? Why settle for mediocre results? There's a better place to invest. The experts agree, single-family real estate is one of the best investments you can make. Find out how JB Fund Services offers a 9% preferred return and up to a 13% waterfall. Call us today at 281-915-0906 or visit our website, jbfundservices.com. That's 281-915-0906. This investment is offered to accredited investors.
You found or inherited a great investment property. Problem is, you don't know how much it's worth, or more importantly, what to do to maximize your investment while mitigating risk. This is exactly why we started Next Gen Appraisals. Next Gen is a group of appraisers specializing in investment real estate. We understand that investors aren't just looking for a number of what their property is worth, but a comprehensive analysis of the market. Give Next Gen a call at 713-346-9911 or check us out online at nextgenappraisals.com.
Rehab loans, conventional loans, FHA, and no-income documentation loans can seem scary unless you have the right mortgage company to guide you through the process. Since 2003, Noble Mortgage has been helping investors just like you. Whether rehabbing houses, buying your first home, rental, or commercial property, Noble Mortgage offers up to 100% financing. Call Noble Mortgage at 713-680-8100 or visit noblemoney.com. That's noblemoney.com.
Are you looking for an investor-friendly general contractor for your investment property? Then call Fast Track Remodeling at 832-742-9992 or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Fast Track Remodeling specializes in turnkey remodeling of single-family investment properties.
How much time do I have?
A flip, rehab, or a rental rehab.
Hold on.
No more managing it yourself. No more doing the work yourself. Fast Track Remodeling really
90
does
seconds.
manage it all.
Okay.
So give us a call today at
Not
832-742-9992.
Selecting a foundation company and their product for repair is a lot like a game of chance. You simply don't know what you're going to get. The foundation repair industry as a whole doesn't carry a license, nor is it regulated. However, Foundation Check utilizes professional engineers to review all of our files to give you the best foundation analysis in today's market. Remember to check before every repair. Call 346-702-3825, or you can reach us online at foundationcheck.com.
Real estate investors, if you're not familiar with Quest IRA, let me tell you what you're missing. We've got free weekly educational classes, networking opportunities, and the ability to tap into trillions of dollars for your real estate investing deals. Come by our office or join us remotely as we simulcast all of our educational classes every Tuesday morning and evening. For more information, call us at 1-855-FUN-IRAs or visit our website at questira.com.
Time is money in a real estate deal. If your insurance company is
30
slow or
seconds.
non-responsive, you could lose a deal like that. You need a quick turnaround on quotes, binders, and the agency for that is Benchmark Insurance Group of Texas. The team at Benchmark understands the investor mindset. They know what you need and when you need it. It's there for you. Call Houston's leading real estate risk management experts, Benchmark Insurance Group of Texas, 281-569-4353. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com.
This is Business 1110.
Call Tom at 713-785-1817 and look for us on Facebook Live
All right,
at
stand by.
You said it too?
facebook.com/RightPathRealEstate.
Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing.
All right, hot mics.
Hey, welcome to the show. Welcome back. So I'm joined live via our call-in line, Quest IRA. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me this morning.
Great. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, no worries.
So tell us what's going on with Quest IRA this week.
So I guess to start, for those of you that are not familiar with Quest IRA, we are based out of Houston, though we also have offices in Austin and Dallas. We're a self-directed IRA company, which means that we give you a retirement account very similar to the ones that you could set up at like a Charles Schwab or a Fidelity. But what makes us different is that instead of allowing you strictly to invest in like the stock market or mutual funds or CDs, we give you the ability to invest in what's considered a private asset. So that's things like real estate, which is why we're here today. But we can also do things like private companies or even promissory notes. So you can actually loan money, kind of like a bank does, from your IRA to somebody else.
So I know that that's not risky, but there's probably some listeners out there that say, isn't it kind of risky to lend on real estate?
Actually, I definitely hear that. I agree with what you're saying, but for the most part, it's a pretty common misconception. Lending on real estate is usually one of the more secure things that you can actually do in the industry. For the most part, our clients will, build a relationship with somebody that has a deal that they want to do, and then they'll have an attorney draw up the note, and usually they're going to secure the note by that piece of real estate. So absolutely worst case scenario, if that person doesn't pay you back, you're able to foreclose on them, and Texas is the state where you can foreclose the very fastest of all of them. And then you now own that property. So as long as you're loaning on something that, worst case scenario, you wouldn't be concerned that you now owned, then it can actually kind of still be okay even in that worst case.
Yeah, we've seen situations before where, and just to let you know, about 99.9% of our private money lenders are Quest IRA clients. So we work closely with you guys a bunch. And what people that are, yeah, right. And so do we. And what we find is that, even if someone's a brand new investor, we see a lot of times, somebody's been in oil and gas for a bunch of years, or they've been in healthcare for a bunch of years, and they've accumulated, maybe $1 million or more in their IRA or their 401k. And when you look at valuations in the stock market, and I know that sometimes, you've not been actively managing those funds, and you realize, hey, I'm invested in some things that I may not necessarily agree with, and I don't really know if it's risky or not. People, obviously it's easy to measure the returns that you're getting. It's not always easy to measure the amount of risk that you're involved in also. I think with real estate, you can mitigate the risk a whole lot easier because it's a tangible asset. And if you're lending to guys like us, we're buying typically at if a ARV on a house is like $300,000, we know how to calculate what are our closing costs going to be when we sell the property, what's our holding cost going to be, what's our construction cost going to be, what's the profit we want to get. We build all that in, and we're normally a good rule of thumb. Let's say we're doing a house that needs $50,000 worth of work. We're only looking to borrow about $210,000 on a $300,000 asset. So, and we only get like $160 at the time of closing, and the other $50,000 is held in reserve. And y'all manage all of those transactions in and out. In many cases, y'all are helping with y'all are just making sure that it's all done properly. And I don't know a safer thing in the marketplace right now than being able to buy Houston real estate for 70 cents on the dollar.
Yep. I mean, ultimately with any investment, there is some type of element of risk, but at least you have that peace of mind that instead of putting your retirement funds in the hands of an advisor that's just telling you where to put your money, you're out there, you're actually meeting people, you're doing these deals, you actually have a say in what your retirement money's doing, which is really unique. I think that's why people are so interested in it. It's becoming very popular.
Yeah, I can see it's becoming very popular because you guys are growing like crazy. I mean, y'all are, and I think there's two reasons. One, y'all give great customer service. The second is you give great education. And so when people want to find out more about what y'all do, how you do it, all of those, because I'm sure people that are listening right now, you can call in and ask questions, 713-785-1817. But y'all also, what's the best way to get a hold of you guys?
Yeah, they can check out our website. There's a whole lot of free education on there. So if you're brand new to this, there's lots of videos and tutorials and things like that. The website is questira.com, and our phone number is really easy to remember.
I love your phone number.
I know, right? Everyone knows says that. It's 855-FUN, F-U-N-I-R-A's.
Yeah, that's fun as in factory, like fun. That's the fun factory, right? Like F as in Foxtrot, not S as in Sierra. So it's funiras.com. I love that phone number, 855-FUN-IRAs. So when's the next event that y'all have that you're going to be able to answer questions live in person, all those kind of things? Because y'all's office is on the west side of Houston, and then in Dallas, where's your office there?
We're in Addison, and then in Austin, we are off of like Mopac at like 2222. But yeah, I mean, in Houston, we're just not far from City Center, so it's a good little location. But in Houston and in Dallas, we do free classes. In Houston, we do them every single Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. and then again at 6:30 p.m. And they're totally free. We do about an hour or so of our education on different topics. We've got like 18 different classes that we rotate through. And then after every single class, we do deal pitching. So that's really the best part. You can come get that free education, but then you can actually possibly put together a deal or find a source for using some private money. So it's pretty cool what we have going on.
Yeah, we had one of our new students came in just recently and said, "Hey, how do I find private money?" I'm like, "You got to get over to Quest IRA, go to the Tuesday events. There's people that are looking to lend, you're looking to borrow. Go make a connection, introduce yourself, tell them what you got." And it's a great networking opportunity. If you're an investor and you're saying, "But I don't have money to invest," Jason and I, we've borrowed and paid back over $80 million on deals over the last 4 years. And never had a lender lose any money. We've had one or two out of over 400. You're going to lose money on a deal or two, right? We had done over 100 deals before we lost money on our first deal. We lost about $55,000 on our first loser, if you will, and we ended up bringing money to the table to close it. But our private money lender, they got all of their money they were promised. They got all of their principal back. They got all of their interest back. And it was funny because the lender came to us and said, "Well, how come you didn't let me know that you were losing money in this deal?" I'm like, why would we do that? I mean, we made a commitment to you, and we live up to our commitments, and that's what we do. And like, yeah, we could have worked something out. I'm like, no, we made a promise. What would we work out? I mean, it was our error, but we had done over 100 deals that already. So the good news is, in over 400 deals, I think we've lost money on 3. So when you know what you're doing, it's a safe and secure investment, and then it's a great opportunity to network, meet people, see who knows what they're doing, see who see if you're comfortable working with a new guy, if you're comfortable working with an experienced guy, if you're brand new. Quest IRA is a great place to go and get all of your questions answered. So it's questira.com. And I've been on y'all's website. Y'all have an incredible amount of training right there that answers probably 99%. I mean, for sure it's 100% of all the questions that a brand new guy is going to want to ask. But don't hesitate to call, pick up the phone, call 855-FUN-IRAs. That's FUN IRAs. And so when's y'all's next, other than your event on Tuesday, when's your next live event in Houston?
So the next big event that we're really...
Uh-oh. Did her line drop? Oh, there you go. Sorry, I think we dropped you out for just a sec.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, not sure what everybody heard, so I'll just repeat it just in case. But, yeah, it's our biggest event we do all year. It's Thursday, October 26th. It's a big Halloween party that we call Fright Night. And instead of telling, the good investment stories and all that, we tell the scary investment stories. So kind of the ones that you would try to sweep under the rug, we actually bring them out. And so, oftentimes I think it's the ones that you didn't do as well on that you really learn the most from. So we do kind of try to highlight those. But other than that, it's a huge Halloween party. There's open bar. There's free food. There's like 400 people to go. There's a DJ and dancing, lots of education and sponsors. So there's something for everybody. So, we'd love to have it be the biggest year ever. So hopefully lots of people are listening and will join us on that night, October 26th.
Yeah, it's a massive size event. Anybody and everybody that's in real estate in Houston, Texas will be there. If you're not there, that means you're not serious about real estate. You definitely want to be. It's not only the most massive event number-wise, it's the most massive fun event. It is absolutely a blast to be there. And so it's a great time to network. And here's the thing is that it's amazing to me when people get started in almost anything. One of the truths that I've discovered in life is that a lot of people are what I call posers. They're trying to put up this front that they're doing things, that they're basically flawless. And what we've all learned to discover the older that we get is none of us are flawless, right? And so very few people want to ever talk about the mistakes they've made. Yeah, that's where a lot of the major. Jason has a great saying, and I've stolen it, is that if you're not earning, then you're learning. And so a lot of people, they're going to get their education one way or the other. You can either learn from your own mistakes, or you can learn even faster by learning from the mistakes of others. And we've learned a lot along the way by saying, oh, you know what, this person is somebody I want to duplicate and follow, and this other person, wow, that's a caution. I don't want to do that. Now that he's told his story, I don't want to do that. So this would be a great event to show up to that. So what's the address on that event?
It's going to be at Las Velas. It's over there off like 59, but like I said, it's totally free. It's a great time, and if you want to come, we'd love to have you and all your family and friends. Just check out our website, questira.com, and you'll be able to register on there.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us. I'll look forward to seeing you at that event if I don't see you before.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
Thanks. All right, have a great day. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Mike's off.
All right. All right, and then is Daryl on the line yet?
Did you know
Yes.
that there
All right,
are
I'm gonna
over
go take a quick
$24
break.
trillion in retirement accounts in the U.S.? Imagine if you could use someone's IRA to fund all of your deals. Well, you can. Quest IRA is based locally here in Houston, Texas. At Quest IRA, we offer retirement accounts that can be used to invest in real estate, promissory notes, private entities, and much more. Many of our clients loan money from their IRAs to fund real estate deals all over the country. We don't sell any investments or give advice. However, we do hold free networking events, weekly educational classes, and free consultations with an IRA specialist. For more information, visit our website at questira.com or call us at 1-855-FUN-IRAs. To tap into the $24 trillion in retirement accounts in the U.S., call Quest IRA at 1-855-FUN-IRAs or go to our website, questira.com.
Are you looking for an investor-friendly general contractor for your investment property? Then call Fast Track Remodeling at 832-742-9992 or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Fast Track Remodeling specializes in turnkey remodeling of single-family investment properties. Whether it's a flip rehab or a rental rehab, we manage every aspect of a rehab from start to finish with a highly efficient, standardized process.
Over the last 6 years, Fast Track has completed over 700 projects, which has helped us to create our 3 keys to success. Use a detailed scope of work so that everything gets done, train and maintain quality crews so it gets done right, and complete the work in a proper order so it gets done fast.
No more managing it yourself, no more doing the work yourself. Fast Track Remodeling really does manage it all.
So give us a call today at 832-742-9992. Again, that's 832-742-9992, or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Are you expecting to close accurately, on time, and with lots of communication on your home purchase? You've come to the right place. I'm Jennifer Hernandez, Senior Loan Officer with Legacy Mutual Mortgage. Our goal is to give our borrowers and referral partners an amazing experience during the loan process. My team believes in putting people and culture before results. Our company concentrates on building those teams who operate with structure, process, and recognition for going the extra mile for you. This way, we have the energy to make this your best home purchase ever. Give us a call today to find out the simple steps to get started. I'm Jennifer Hernandez, the Hernandez team at Legacy Mutual Mortgage. Jennifer.legacymutual.com or call 713-579-3611. Again, Jennifer.legacymutual.com. We can't wait to consult with you soon. NMLS 514497.
Equal Housing Opportunity Lender. NMLS 514497.
Time is money in a real estate deal. If your insurance company is slow or non-responsive, you could lose a deal like that. You need a quick turnaround on quotes or binders.
All right, you got less than a minute.
Yeah.
Mindset. They know what you need and when you need it. We're here for you. Are you a rehabber, wholesaler, buy and hold, or flipper? Bundling your properties on a single policy will help save time and money. Benchmark has been in business for over 10 years, and we insure over 30,000 properties. Contact Benchmark about our exclusive investor package. Call us and let us show you what we can do for you at 281-569-4353. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com. That's benchmarkbroker.com. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com.
This is Business 1110.
Call Tom at 713-785-1817 and look for us on Facebook Live.
All right,
at
stand by.
facebook.com/RightPathRealEstate.
Hot mics.
Hey, welcome back. Right Path Real Estate Radio. Want to get right to the phones again. Daryl Dyke is joining us via our call-in hotline with Noble Mortgage. What's up, Daryl?
Hey, Tom. Good morning. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, thanks. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
So what's new in the world of mortgage lending?
Well, everything's going really good. Actually, the market really recovered well, I think, after the Hurricane Harvey. You know, slowed down there for a little while, but investors are getting very active. We're starting to see a lot of these flood houses come in. So it's definitely interesting time, you know, evaluating these flood houses when you're trying to figure out what they're worth, because, you know, before Harvey they're worth something, and what are they worth now? Well, no sales are yet, so we're waiting to kind of see how that flood.
Yeah, so how are y'all handling that? So I know that there's not a comp that you can look at, say, okay, the house flooded for this, it's been rehabbed, it's now sold to a retail owner occupant, because that's really what drives the value, is what's a retail owner occupant willing to pay for the house, right? So since we don't have any data now, now you're using your experience, your educated guess, your knowledge of the area, because you've been in Houston, I mean, how many years?
I've been here all my life.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's more than a minute, right? So
more than a minute.
So what are you using to go on? Because ultimately, if an investor wants to buy a property and you're lending on it, I mean, it's your call, it's your decision in terms of what it's worth and its as-is value, and then your opinion matters more than anybody's, right? In terms of what these things.
At the end of the day, most people have to borrow money to buy real estate. So
right.
It's very subjective, and we're looking at it in different categories depending on, is it a first-time flood, or is it a house that flooded, during the two floods we had last year? So if it's a first-time flood, and we're not going to, we are going to discount the value because we think it's going to depreciate in those markets. But it also depends on what they're doing with it. If they're going to buy and hold, then we're not going to really discount these rental houses. I don't think it's necessary. But if it's a flip transaction, you have to be realistic and think that, if you have a neighborhood that's completely flooded and you're trying to flip a house 3 months later, you're not going to get the same value as you did before. So we're looking at those case by case, depending on the size of the loan, how much water it got in the property, and so forth. But I was thinking about it last night. I think the good play right now is to buy houses that were flooded, first-time floods, whether from the reservoir or whatever, and just sit on them for a couple of years.
Yeah,
it'll all come back.
How many years do you think? Because Jason and I have been talking about this as well. We're looking at if we could pick up, let's say $50 million worth of houses in Memorial or something like that you're buying at 50 cents on the dollar, that if you held them about 3 years, I think they'll be back to full value in 3 years, and you're basically doubling your money over a 3-year period of time.
I think it might be a little bit quicker. I would say at least 18 months.
But I'd rather budget 3 years and have it come in faster. And if we can build a pro forma that says if we hold them 3 years and they come back at 100%, and we'll beat our pro forma then at that point, right?
Yeah, I think that's conservative. I think 2 years at least, 3 years ideally, and buying houses that you can rent and at least pay for themselves or get some cash flow out of them, and then in 3 years see where the market's at. You never know where the market's going to be in 3 years either. So
right.
That's part of it, but you got to be able to be happy with that asset as a rental property for at least 2 years, maybe longer if for some reason the market, there's some sort of downturn during the next 2-3 years.
So what kind of a discount are you seeing most flood? I mean, and you also mentioned the level of the water that was in the house. So are you making a distinction? I mean, you're not saying, okay, if it was 12 inches, it's this. If it's 18 inches, it's that. If it's 24. So what are your delineations? Are you basically saying if it's under 4 foot, it's this, it's over 4? I mean, what's your breakdowns?
No, I don't have it broken down. It's very subjective, deal by deal. Again, it has to do with whether it's a flip or a rental.
Yeah.
If it's a flip, then we're certainly going to discount it at least 10%. And also has to do with the loan amount. If we're talking, $150,000, $200,000 house, we're not going to really discount it that much, 5-10%. But if it's, a $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 flip transaction, you have a much choosier buyer in that price range.
Right, that's correct.
So I think you'll have a harder time selling a flip, that's worth $500,000 that just had 3-4 feet of water in it. So,
right.
I've taken a poll with all the other lenders. We all talk to each other, and I've heard anywhere from 20 to 30% discount on pre-Harvey values. 20 to
30% on a $500,000 house.
On a high-end flip.
Yeah.
High-end flip.
So if you're saying, in other words, if I'm looking to flip a house that had a $500,000 pre-Harvey ARV, it's taking a 30% haircut right off the top. So that means it's a $350 ARV post-rehab. So then that means that you basically have to calculate your closing cost at $350, your holding cost at $350, your profit at $350, your repairs on getting it up to, really you have to repair it up to the $500, right? But because you've got to be same as the market was before, and you got to make the numbers work. So it's the shorthand is 70% minus repairs on the $350 number. And that's really what you're saying, is that as an investor that you'd be comfortable lending. You'd lend 100% based on those kind of numbers, right?
That's a worst case scenario.
Right.
I'm using, for me personally, and I've heard some of the other lenders going 30%. Me personally, we're going to be probably on a high-end flip. We're going to be probably at least 15%, depending on the severity of the flood and how many times it's flooded in the last year. If it's a first-time flood and it got a foot of water in it, we might only discount it 10-15%. But if it's one of these houses that had a lot of water, the entire neighborhood's devastated, and it's a high-end flip, I could probably get into around that 20% range. Me personally, with Noble, I don't think we're going to hit it for 30%. I think that's a little severe.
Yes. Okay. Well, what I'm seeing is wholesalers that are going in and putting these properties under contract and won't be able to close unless they have a situation where they're trying to get another investor to buy the house, right? And investors like us, we actually do the remodeling, all that kind of stuff. What I'm seeing with the wholesalers is they're saying, hey, it's a first-time flood. Why should it be discounted at all? And I'm like, because it flooded. And to say that there's no economic impact at all on a house that's flooded, even though it's flooded one time, even though it's because of the release, even though it's because we've never had a storm like this, it's had 33 inches or more of rain in a particular area, it still has the effect that it's been flooded. I mean, period, end of story. That's going to have an economic, impact. And what we don't know is that since we're really dealing with part psychology and part economics 101. I mean, just because you get an appraiser to say this is the appraised value, that's based on historical data, right? There's no one that's going to say to the appraiser, hey, I like your number, print the check, go ahead and ship it over, right? I mean, it's ultimately an end-user owner-occupant. What's the psychology of that mom and dad or that husband and wife, and how do they feel about, and what are they willing to do to say yes to your house? At what price point are they willing to do that? Every house is sellable at a certain price, unless you get...
That's exactly right.
You know,
I mean, that's the thing you don't know is the stigma associated with. And then I also think it depends on where it's located. The inner loop houses, they have so much value in land.
Right.
They're not going to take as big of a hit. But you have these houses in Richmond and Rosenberg and, in Katy and, in Bear Creek that have, there's a lot of other houses people can buy in those areas. So, and the land doesn't carry much value, and so those houses would probably depreciate a little bit more. Especially some of those neighbors got hit by the reservoir, that the entire neighborhood flooded. You got a house on the market 4 months from now, and 90% of the houses are still just a wreck.
Right.
It'll be hard to sell that house.
It's going to be real hard. Yeah, you may be sitting on that for 2 years. It may take two to 3 years for all those houses to get built out.
Yeah, and that's why I think the buy and hold is the huge opportunity here with these flood houses. If you can buy them and hold them for 2-3 years, I think you're sitting pretty.
Fantastic. So are you planning on getting in the buy and hold market?
I've been thinking about it. I may buy some house. My business keeps me so busy. I don't have a lot of time to be out there looking for it, and looking for houses is normally a full-time job. But I'll probably pick up some houses here, just some rentals I can hold on to for a couple of years, and then see what happens. 2-3 years from now.
Yeah,
maybe hold them longer.
We see it as a tremendous opportunity. In fact, you always want to buy on dips and sell on peaks, right? And there's and since I've been involved in real estate, I've not seen a dip quite like this. That's and I think we're only seeing the tip of the iceberg in terms of what's coming, in terms of the number of properties that are going to be available and things like that. I mean,
look at all the people that were aggressive in 2008 and 2009. Those people made a lot of money.
That's correct.
A lot of money.
Absolutely. Yeah, we plan on being one of those aggressive buyers, that's for sure. So if y'all are any wholesalers out there, make sure that we're on your buying list, because we are looking to buy deals. We've got enough private money lenders. We've got enough hard money. We definitely borrow money from Daryl at Noble. He's if you're just getting started, if you're an experienced investor, Daryl is, and you've got some unique products. You've got some absolutely fantastic products. Especially, tell us about the one close option that you have.
So the one close option, we've got a 80% of ARV hard money loan that we're doing right now. So you can buy a property and get up to 80%. Before it was 70, we bumped it to 75. Now we're at 80% of ARV, which is really aggressive. I think we're the only lender out there going that high on it. And it allows you to purchase a property, get 100% of the funding if you buy it right, roll in all the repairs, and then immediately refinance into a long-term loan. Or we have a one-time close where there is no second closing at all. You automatically roll into what we call a portfolio loan. So both of those are great for investors looking to buy and hold.
Yeah, so if people want to get more information about those products, I know you have a website, noblemoney.com. That's noblemoney.com. And your phone number, 713-680-8100, 713-680-8100. So what do you see? It seems to me like the pendulum has swung. 3 or 4 years ago, Jason and I were talking about this the other day, that some of the things that we're able to do now from a borrowing standpoint, from a building a portfolio of buy and hold properties, we weren't able to do that 2 and 3 years ago because the lending products weren't available then. It seems like right now that the pendulum is swinging the other way, where the lending market is loosening up a little bit. That's what you're seeing, right?
Certainly, yeah. You have a lot more programs coming out for investors. You think about it, 3-4 years ago, a lot of these lenders wouldn't even lend past 4 properties.
Right.
On a conventional standard. Now everybody's at 10
1
again.
minute.
And then, we didn't have these no-income products. We have no-income products right now for investors, which haven't been around for years, which allow investors to buy multiple properties without even disclosing their tax returns. So that can be very valuable because a lot of real estate investors are, their tax returns don't show a lot of income. And to qualify with a bank or a conventional lender, you got to show income. So there are a lot of interesting products out there right now.
Yeah, because somebody may have, let's say, 30 rental properties and bringing in $400 a month from a cash flow standpoint. So they're bringing in $12,000 a month, but because of all the depreciation, all the other advantages that you get, you want to reduce your tax burden. You may actually show a loss on a year-by-year basis. You've got $12,000 of tax-free income coming out. Tax-free, it's I'm not giving tax or legal advice on the show, but that on paper it doesn't look like you're making any money. From a lending standpoint, it doesn't make sense.
You can tell they're making money, but it's just not on paper, like you said.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Daryl, thanks for joining. We'll see you and I and Jason, we're going to lunch tomorrow, so look forward to that. So it's noblemoney.com, 713-680-8100, 713-680-8100. Thanks for being here.
Mike's off.
All right, thanks.
Investor loans offering up to 100% financing are still available. You just have to know where to look. Look no further than Noble Mortgage. Noble Mortgage is a full-service mortgage company that's been helping investors since 2003. Noble Mortgage offers up to 100% financing to investors that covers purchase, repairs, and closing costs. In addition to private money, Noble Mortgage offers conventional loans, FHA, and even no-income documentation loans for both residential and commercial properties. Call and ask about our 5-point guarantee, which includes free pre-qualifications within 2 business days. Call 713-680-8100 or visit noblemoney.com. That's noblemoney.com. Our team has over 50 years experience in the mortgage industry. Call us today, 713-680-8100, or visit us on the web, noblemoney.com, noblemoney.com.
NMLS 292143, 8203 Willow Place Drive, Houston, Texas, 77070.
Do you have cracks in your brick, doors that stick, or sheetrock that's coming apart? Then you may have foundation movement. Due to our expansive soils in the Houston area, it's probably not a question of if you have movement, but when. Call Foundation Check for a truly independent, unbiased foundation evaluation. Foundation Check has been in business since 2009 and has completed over 1,400 evaluations. We're not in the business of repairing foundations or selling you unnecessary pier work, but we are in the business of evaluating your foundation. Our product is designed for house flippers, landlords, or even owner-occupied properties. Each of our files is reviewed by a licensed engineer. Remember to check before every repair. Call 346-702-3825. That's 346-702-3825. Or you can reach us online at foundationcheck.com. That's foundationcheck.com.
Are small returns getting in the way of your retirement plans? Why settle for mediocre results? There's a better place to invest. The experts agree, single-family real estate is one of the best investments you can make. Find out how JB Fund Services offers a 9% preferred return and up to a 13% waterfall. Call us today at 281-915-0906 or visit our website, jbfundservices.com. That's 281-915-0906. This investment is offered to accredited investors.
Founder inherited a great investment property. Problem is, you don't know how much it's worth, or more importantly, what to do to maximize your investment while mitigating risk. This is exactly why we started Next Gen Appraisals. Next Gen is a group of appraisers specializing in investment real estate. We understand that investors aren't just looking for a number of what their property is worth, but a comprehensive analysis of the market. Give Next Gen a call at 713-346-9911 or check us out online at nextgenappraisals.com.
Have you ever experienced the pain of trying to get MLS comps for your hot lead?
1 minute.
If you've lost deals waiting for MLS comps, you can understand the frustration. How much would it help you if you no longer had to wait for a real estate agent to get you the info you need to close a deal? Propelio is a brokerage website that gives you instant 24/7 access to high-equity lead lists and comps with access to a network of the top real estate agents. Get an edge on everyone else. Get a free 7-day trial today by going to getmlscomps.com now. That's getmlscomps.com.
Are you a realtor or seller that is concerned about the new TRID rules and closing on time? I'm Jennifer Hernandez, Senior Loan Officer at Legacy Mutual Mortgage, and we have mastered the 30-day close. We close on time, accurately, and with tons of communication. You'll have a dedicated team of a coordinator and a contract-to-close associate. Give me a call today
All right, 10
at 713-579-3611, and let's talk about how we can help you on your next transaction. NMLS 514497.
This is Business 1110.
Call Tom at 713-785-1817 and look for us on Facebook
All right, stand by.
Live at facebook.com/RightPathRealEstate.
Hot mics.
Hey, welcome back. Right Path Real Estate Radio, 713-785-1817. So we had 3 guests on the show today. Lots of education. It's going to be great events coming up. If you want to find out about our next events, our next major event, people ask me all the time when I'm out and about networking at events, hey, Tom, how do I get started in real estate? You know, it's something I've always wanted to do. I love decorating. I love the construction side of things. I love the investing side of things. Whatever the, you know, some are all of those, some are some of those. We get all kinds of comments. The number one question we get is, how do I get started? And I think the best way to get started is start listening to our radio show, but more importantly, get to our 3-day weekend retreat. You know, Jason and I started our business with $20,000 each. We put $40,000 into the business, and within less than 6 months, we had bought, fixed, and flipped or wholesaled 7 different properties, put $450,000 back in our pocket. We rolled that back into our business and grew and scaled and have now done over 400 properties in the last 4 years. If you want to know how we did that, what we're doing today, how we grew from there to today, all of that we discuss in our weekend retreat. We discuss the 8 different modules that we use on a daily basis to grow and expand our business. Things like marketing, sales, the process of evaluating how much the rehab is going to cost, whether it's a buy and hold, whether it's a buy, fix, and flip. Those are different. You need to learn those things, and you can do it in one weekend. All you need to do is go to our rightpathrealestate.com website, register for the event. It's the best $300 that you could ever invest. Can you imagine for only $300 spending 3 solid days, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, October 20th, 21st, and 22nd. If you're anywhere in the country listening to this message, you need to go right now to the rightpathrealestate.com website. Sign up. Their space is filling up quickly. There's not many spaces left. rightpathrealestate.com. We'll see you at the event. Jason will be in the studio tomorrow talking about multifamily and what our feelings are. He's going to tell you about a market update, all of that. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a great day.
All right, bye, Tom.
Bye. Thanks, Nikki.
You're welcome.